Rejection hurts. There's no denying it. It kicks you in the nuts, and it takes a long time for you to get off the ground. Like you, I felt rejected. When she said no to going out, client not paying the deposit, and ghosting me, applying for a visa to travel somewhere, and just not getting it. I didn't get the job I desperately needed, passed up for a promotion. I didn't get the bank loan. I was told I couldn't get the thing I wanted in the store. I used to be in a position just like you where I couldn't handle the no's. My expectations were so high. I wrapped my hopes and dreams on the outcome. I took the rejection personally. My confidence shattered. I used to think people rejected me because I'm not good enough, or because I don't look a certain way, or something wrong with me, not skilled enough, don't have the experience, don't have enough people saying nice things about me. Maybe my profile photo isn't good looking. Maybe my bio isn't the right wording. Maybe I look too young, or maybe I'm too old. Maybe I was fat. Maybe I'm not tall enough. Maybe I'm not the right color. As an employee or freelancer, I was asking too much. Or maybe I was too cheap. Other freelancers were getting work because they were cheaper. I didn't know how to impress the people. Products I created didn't sell. Maybe I wasn't rich enough. Maybe I didn't drive a certain car. Maybe I didn't live in a certain or right part of the city. Maybe life is all about getting to the yes, to win, to get the promotion, to get the girl, to get the loan, to get the house, to get the car, to get the boat, the life. But then I learned that the more no's you get, the closer to yes you are. And it's true that resilience will get you to a yes. And if you repeat the process and get better, you get more yeses. But I've always wondered, is this really all there is to life? Like, was there more to find? Was there more to uncover? Turns out that rejection is actually beneficial. We save time. Rejection means we can spend time pursuing other interests, deals, people, projects, and passions. When I first arrived in Thailand, instead of going partying and meeting girls, I built my business to a point where I could actually afford to date someone. We become resourceful. We find other ways to get the outcome. I remember asking my dad once for a computer. I was in high school, I needed a computer for projects, and he blatantly said no. So I had to figure it out. Like, I had to get resourceful. I spoke to my aunt. My aunt was obviously feeling for me. I lived with her at the time. She said, okay, she arranged with the neighbor to complete my projects on their computer. So I used to go there in the afternoons or the weekends. I used the school library to do the research. And of course, this was before smartphones, before Wi-Fi, before the internet was like mainstream. But I got my assignments done. The no helped me find resources that I didn't know existed. I made new friends. I actually was like chatting to the girl, the neighbor, right? The neighbor's daughter. Perhaps the no is saving us from a situation happening in the future, a red flag, or worse, a marriage that's doomed to end. I was dating a girl briefly. After hearing my plans for my career and future, broke down in tears, then proceeded to pack her bags and left. I thought to myself, wow, I actually dodged a bullet by being open about my plans early on. We were just 2 months in. Had I kept it to myself till a few years into the relationship, it would have probably ended in disaster. Now, maybe 2 years after the bank says no, there's a recession, and the loan would have crippled the business. And most importantly, rejection is a sign to improve, to become better, to find a better way. Maybe you already have the skills, but you need to work on the other areas of your life. If the goal of life is to connect, to have an impact, to create freedom, and serve those that need it, then using a process to just get a transaction done is not going to fulfill you. We must be so confident and comfortable in ourselves that rejection doesn't affect us. We need to find a way to detach from the outcome and are good either way, that we see it as a positive. If we're good either way, then there's no emotion attached to the outcome. We did the thing, we took action, we asked the girl, we went to apply for the loan, applied for the visa, we did all the things that we were supposed to do. And so now it's like, okay, these things are out of my control. Whatever the outcome, I'm good. Because I know I'll be able to find another way, I'll be able to try again, I'll be able to ask another girl, or if this is really the girl that you want, you just ask her again. So sometimes asking more than once can actually help you get the outcome. Because let's say in sales, you have a lead, somebody opts in for a thing, or maybe they've jumped on a call and they need to think about it. So you follow up with them once, twice, thrice. Maybe you put them on the newsletter, you email them multiple times. And maybe after 6 months, maybe after 1 year, maybe after 2 years, they end up contacting you and saying, hey, I'm finally ready. Rejection is not always a negative thing right now. Maybe you get rejected today, but that might be leading to something positive in the future.